All right, peace of Christ to all, and welcome to our today broadcast. Um, Before we start, this is our brother Amir. As you see him in the screen, he made a video about the coming debate. So those who speak German, they can go watch it. Um, and Today I have a topic, which is about there is a Muslima. She sent a text to a Christian sister on Facebook, and they sent me the text. Now, I don't understand really the whole text because it's in different language. It was in Tagalog, which is Filipino language. However, this is what she sent her in uh, in her text, chapter 3, verse number 67, which is in the Quran. Now, today we will try to make it short, so those who don't have time and those who like to download the video will make it easier for them. And I hope my voice is clear for everybody. And let me know if you have any question, please. So what this text is saying exactly, we have a problem in the whole world today. That's people, they read, but they don't really read. I mean, they read, but nobody yet is reading, because there's a huge difference between reading. Reading is a process of you using your eyes to uh, see something in front of you, and supposedly you have to observe it in your brain. But look like these days nobody doing that, and look like maybe even in the time of Muhammad, people don't do that too. Uh, so I'm going to show you some very stupid mistakes Muhammad he have in his Quran. We will not make it so much complicated, and as long this Muslima she sent uh, the answer based on Ibrahim, let us see what the answer she said to our sister in her text. As you see, I'm not going to use my translation. I will use Muslim translation, not because I approve them, but because Muslim, they will not agree. They will say Christian Prince, he is giving false translation. So just take a note. I'm not using my translation. This is chapter 3, verse number 67. This is what she sent. And we can go to Yusuf Ali first. This is Yusuf Ali translating the verse. Now read with me here and tell me, do you see something very stupid here? I mean, the one who wrote this verse, how stupid he is. Read carefully. Abraham was not a Jew nor yet a Christian, but he was true faith and bowed his will to Allah. All right, all right, all right. Abdul, I don't know who is here, who is the one is in drugs. I don't know who is the one is high, but obviously it's not me. How Abraham can be a Jew or a Christian when the Jews are nothing but the children of Abraham? I mean, how stupid that can be. How you say to someone, Abraham was not a Jew, like somebody told you that Abraham was a Jew? Have you ever heard of somebody saying Abraham or believe Abraham was a Jew? Do you know what Jew mean? That's madness. And then Abraham is a Christian. So the logic of the one who wrote the Quran, because he have no answer, he have to say stupid things just to defend. He have nothing to debate with. He have no idea how he can answer them. So we say, well, you know what? Abraham was not a Jew. And supposedly this is the defense system of Muhammad. But that defense system is very stupid, because none in the world can say such a thing, for very simple reason. The Jews were not exist in the time of Abraham, you idiot. Obviously, the one who made this verse is a professional idiot. He have no education whatsoever. Then we move on. In chapter 3, verse number 95, it says, قل صدق الله, Allah, he said the truth, فاتبعوا ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين. So what Ibrahim he was? Hanif. First of all, the idiot Muhammad, he do not know that the word Hanif mean he was a kafir. Hanif is not a person who believe in the true God. Hanif is someone, he's a pagan. And this is an Aramaic word. Muhammad, he took it and he thought Hanif means someone who believe in the true God. He's a pagan. And look what the Quran says. And I will prove from the Quran that he was a pagan, just to show you how stupid the one who wrote the Quran. In chapter 3, verse number 95, the same verse, the same chapter, it says, وَمَا كَانَ مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ. He was what? He was not one of those who associate other God with God. He was not of the pagans, and he did not commit shirk. You can change the translation if you don't like this one, just to make you feel better, Abdul. All right? If you don't like this translation, no problem. Here we go. You see? According to the Quran, Abraham never was one of those who associate other God with the true God. No way. Is that true? Is that true? Oh man. Sometimes Muslims, Muslims, you need to take a lot of vitamin A, D, B, C, G. I don't know what kind of, you need to take the whole alphabet, my friend. Your brain is not functioning. How the Quran make such a mistake? Abraham was never one of the ones who associate God with God. So who is the one who wrote this verse in the Quran? In chapter 6, verse number 78, when Abraham, he saw the sun is coming up, he said, this is my God, this is Akbar. Do you see it? You see here they translate the word Akbar as the greatest. That's false. Akbar means bigger. So what Abraham he did? He called his God as the sun. And he called the sun Akbar, which is the same name the Muslim they use for Akbar, their God, which is exactly the sun. Because the moon god, which is Baal, he married from the sun god, which is Akbar, and they have babies. So when Abraham he saw the sun rising, he said, Hada Rabbi, Hada Akbar. This is my God, this is Akbar. Change the translation just to make them happy. I'm not picking up a translation. I don't accept any of them. You see the liar, they say here, this is the greatest. What the greatest? It says Akbar. Akbar is not the greatest. It's mean bigger. So when he saw the sun rising, he started worshiping the sun. But before that, he even worshipped the moon. Read with me, verse number 77. Then when he saw the moon rising, he said, this is my Lord. So when it set, he said, if my Lord had not guided me, I should not certainly be of the Irim people. So the Quran in the verse here says, the Quran saying that Abraham was never one of those who associate God with the true gods or false gods with the true God. Never. You see it? And he was not one of them. He was not one of them. So who is the one who wrote this verse in the Quran? Don't you see? He is reading, we are reading from the Quran, and the Quran saying that Abraham, he worshipped the moon and the sun. And before that, he worshipped who? So when the night over, he saw a star. He said, this is my Lord. Like, what the heck? This guy Abraham is jumping like a monkey from the Muslim Abraham, jumping like a monkey from a star to the moon to the sun, and he worshipped them, all of them. So when the night over, let us change the translation, it's weird. Bigtal. Bigtal is better scumbag than the rest. He's half scumbag. And when he saw the moon, sorry, let's go here. And when the night grew dark upon him, he beheld a star. He said, which means Abraham, this is my God. But when it set, he said, I love not things that they set. Like what? Hold on, hold on. Seriously. I'm really getting upset right now. I wish I live in the 20th floor. Because if I live in the 20th floor, I will do what Muhammad was trying to do when Waraq ibn Nawfal died. He tried to commit suicide to jump from the high mountain. Do you see how stupid this statement is? This verse here is saying that he was never one of those who associate God with God. Never. And by the way, this is repeated many times. Many times. He was a Hanif. He is not from the Mushrikeen. Chapter 6, verse number 79. Chapter 6, 161. Chapter 16, verse 120. As you see in front of you, all of them. Chapter 16, verse 1 to 3. It's all over. All of them, they say that Abraham was never one of those who associate God with other gods. But in this chapter alone, chapter 6, we have Abraham worshiping the stars. Then he jumped to the moon. Then he jumped to the sun. And here we will find another mistake. But let us analyze those verses. When the night grew dark upon him, he beheld a star. He said, this is my Lord. Hold on, hold on. Are you saying to me that Abraham, he became a man and he never saw the night before? I mean, is it this the first time he see a star? Like Abraham was maybe in a grave, and then suddenly somebody opened the door for him when he became a man, and suddenly he saw a star. He never saw a star before. I mean, how this conversion happened? Suddenly he saw a star in the sky, and he said, this is my God. And then look what it says. And when the star set, he said, you know what? This guy star, he set. He disappeared. I don't want to worship someone disappear. Hold on, hold on. Are you telling me that Abraham, he grew up as a man and he never know that the sun will come soon and the stars will disappear? This is the first time he noticed that? You know what I mean? To make this accurate, that when he saw the stars disappearing, when he says the star set, this is a mistake in the Quran anyway, because the star never set. The stars are always there. Who said the star set? But because the sunrise and the light of the sun is a lot more strong than the light of the stars, so the stars would disappear. As simple as that. So here there's a scientific error. Here there's a story error. Here there's a stupidity, because it's assuming that Abraham, he never saw before, ever, a star who is not going to stay there forever, so he can see him. So when his star set, he said, no way, I'm not going to believe in him. So why he believe in him? He knew already he's a man. He is a growing man, and he knew already that this is a star. He don't stay there. At least to see. For sure the star is not going anywhere. Then, in the verse after, it says, and when he saw the moon upraising, hold on, hold on. So Abraham, he was looking at the stars only in the night before it. He did not notice the moon. Abraham, he became 30 years old and he never saw the moon before. He never saw a star before, and suddenly he noticed them. I tell you why. I think Abraham, when he walked at night, always he put his head down because he's afraid from falling down. I think somebody told me he lost $1. He never looked at the sky up, and he never looked at the moon, and he never looked at the star. This is the first night ever he see one star, and the second night he see the moon for the first time. It happened to me in the Middle East. We don't look at the moon, you know, because it's haram. I'm just joking. So when the night grew dark upon him. This is the first time Abraham, he see the night upon him. That's amazing. This guy, he never saw night before. I think this is the first time the earth witnessed a night. It used to be before that day, always daytime, so he never saw stars and he never saw the moon. So suddenly the earth, it changes its course, and it was like, it was not like now. It was not like 12 hours by 12 hours or 8 hours. It was 24 hours daytime. So look like Abraham, suddenly he became a man, and suddenly it was night, and suddenly he saw the dark grow upon him, and he saw a star. He never saw that before. That's a miracle. And then suddenly he saw the moon. You know, the moon at that time, I think it was small, because, you know, at that time the food was not good. They don't have McDonald's. Like, you know, people in America, they grow so big. If you walk in America, mashallah, you will see women, they are like boo, boo, McDonald's, like a lot of beef, a lot of hamburger. So look like the moon at that time was not eating good, so suddenly he ate McDonald's food, and suddenly he grew. So Abraham, he saw him. He never saw him before, and the proof in front of us. And then when he saw the moon, like when he saw the moon, what do you mean when he saw the moon? What do you mean when? When somebody says, and when I saw the moon, this is mean I never saw the moon before. It looked like Abraham was coming from different galaxy. He never saw the moon. He never witnessed the moon. He never saw darkness. He never saw anything. And this guy, suddenly, Santa Claus, he dropped him in the chimney in his house, and he opened the door. He went out. He found it dark. It was night. He saw the star. He said, "This is my God. This is the Akbar." He saw the moon. He said, "Oh, the moon is Akbar. He's bigger. The moon is bigger than the star, because the moon looked bigger, right? It's more close." Then he saw the sun. He said, "No, no, the sun is Akbar." So he stopped worshiping the stars. Then he jumped to the moon. Then he jumped to the sun. And yet the stupid author of the Quran, he says to us that Abraham was not one of those who associate God with gods. When the same verses we are reading from, it says to us that Abraham worshipped the stars, all the stars, many of them, and the moon and the sun. You see, the same chapter 6, 161, it says Ibrahim, he was not one of those. He was not one of the mushrikeen. You see it? He was not. You know, I believe the one who wrote the Quran, he was taking too much hashish, which is hash. You know, in the Middle East, we say to the grass, by the way, we say hashish. So I have a Middle Eastern guy. He was telling his wife, let us cut the hashish. So the neighbor, they heard him from behind the fence. They thought he's growing hash in his yard. You know, so they called the police for him. But the poor guy, he was talking about the grass. That's what we call it, hashish. So Abraham, he was never a disbeliever, and he was never a person who worshiped gods with God. And then we find that Abraham was a pagan person who worshipped stars, who worshipped the moon, who worshipped the sun. And even he called the sun, this is Akbar. So what the Muslims are suffering from is ignorance and stupidity. You know, don't be upset for saying the word stupidity. I'm not insulting. I'm just describing the case. You know, the Muslims, they never understood Abraham, and they have nothing to do with Abraham, and they have no idea who's Abraham, but they use Abraham name. Let me show you another stupid mistake Muhammad he come with when he speak about Abraham. If I was existing at the time of Muhammad, I will give him 10 PhD in stupidity and 1 PhD in the science of the bathroom, because you have tons of teaching about what to do in the bathroom, like entering with the right leg, with the left leg, and saying the prayer so shaitan will not play with your anus. So if we go to the Quran, Uh, we will find this. Chapter 3, verse number 65. This is one of the most stupid dummy ever speeches in the Quran. For sure, not I'm not talking about now like the verse is speaking about women have a sperm coming from their ribs. This is a different scenario. This is a different topic. So in this topic, in the topic of Abraham, this is one of the dumbest. So look at the knowledge, look at the logic of Muhammad. Ye people of the book, why you dispute about Abraham when the law and the gospel were not revealed till after him? Have you no understanding? If we get Zakir Naik here, he will explain this verse to us as the following. He said, Brother Fitter, the Quran refuted the Christian and the Jews. He said to them, in chapter 3, verse number 65, it says, "O you Christian and the Jews, why you are debating us about Mr. Ibrahim when Abraham did come after you? Are you stupid?" Now look at this. How stupid this statement is. Based in the logic of Muhammad, the one who came after, he have no right to dispute about the one who came before. This is what the verse is saying to us. The one who come after, he cannot dispute about the one who come before. So Abraham came before. So the Christian and the Jews, they have no right to dispute about Abraham because he came before them. But the stupid Muhammad, he forgot that he is the last one to come. Which means if we practice the logic of Muhammad, he is the last one who can dispute about it. Because he come at the end. Imagine I say the one who came at the end, he have no right to dispute about what the one who came at the first. And Muhammad is the last one. So he's saying to them, why you are arguing about Abraham when you came after Abraham? Like, Muhammad, did you come before Abraham? This book is written officially by a donkey. But no surprise, this is Islam, my friend. And just to show you how stupid the Muslims when it comes to Abraham, I will show you another story. Oh man. Chapter 6, verse number 74. Chapter what? 6, verse number 74. Somebody say takbir, please. Somebody, because this one need takbir. Somebody called ISIS Al-Qaeda for us because I want them to shoot in the air. Allahu Akbar, takbir, because we have a miracle here. Chapter 6, verse number 74. Yusuf Ali. We start with the first idiot. By the way, I speak French, just to let you know. I am very fluent in French because this is the only French word I know. If I go to France, I will put in the front of any word "lu," and that will make me speaking, like very good French. Like you go to France, you say "lu taxi," he stop for you. You say "lu sandwich," he bring you a sandwich. Just to try it, okay? But don't share the secret with anyone. So Lu Abraham said to his father Azar. Hold. What he said to his father? Azar. Guys, do you see the word Azar there? Let us change the translation. The first Yusuf Ali, the idiot. We go to Shakir, the idiot. How are you, Shakir? Are you better idiot? No, he's the same. And when Abraham said to his Sir Azar, Azar again? Azar again? Okay, hold on. We change the idiot. We go to the third idiot, Biktal. And remember when Abraham said to his father Azar again? Again? Like what? Let us change the idiot here. And later I will tell you why he's an idiot. Idiot Muhsin Khan. And remember when Abraham said to his father, Azar, again Azar? Okay, Muslim, what Azar mean? Abdul, potato, what Azar mean? If we go to all Islamic interpretation for the word Azar, they will say to us, Azar mean is the name of his father. Let us change the translation to Muhsin Khan, the last idiot. We did see him already. Yeah, I think we did. And remember when Abraham said, "This is my father." So the Muslims, because they are super intelligent, smart people, they think that Azar is the name of Abraham. But guess what? This is why they don't translate it. This is why the stupid Abdul did not translate, because all Muslims believe, all Muslims with no exception, Shia, Sunni, Ahmadiyya, potato, tomato, all the branches of the stupidity of Islam, all of them, they believe that Azar is the name of the father of Abraham. But Azar is not a name. Azar is a word mean foolish. What a stupid religion. What Abraham he's saying to his father in this verse, father, foolish, don't worship the idols. He's saying to him, this is foolish, don't worship the idols. That makes sense. Take the word Azar and add it to the translation instead of Azar. Take it off and add the word foolish. So what Abraham he says to his father, Azar, this is foolish. Do you take idols as gods? But the stupid Abduls, because Muhammad is a thief, he is stealing from the Aramaic people, and this is an Aramaic word mean foolish. The stupid Abdul, they thought this is the name of Abraham father, and now they are calling officially Abraham father foolish. So now according to the Quran, Abraham, his name is Abraham, the son of foolish, the son of potato, whatever his name. How in the world you call the father of Abraham foolish? You think his name is foolish, you idiot? Have you ever heard of somebody, he called his son, he gave him a name, he called him foolish? This is how stupid this religion is. So if you cannot see how stupid this religion, you must be suffering from stupidity yourself. I am going to stop here so I can allow people to download this video. I'm trying to make it short because many of you are complaining because I'm making my videos long. What I can do, guys, I mean, the topic is we have endless information, and sometimes the topics, they take us to other topic, etc. So it's a continued topic. But trust me, if you read the book of Muhammad, you will find that this is the most stupid, dumb book ever made by a man. I remind people that next Sunday we have a debate with the Shia guy. By the way, the Shia guy, he speaks in front of his Shia followers that before he challenged me and I did not accept, which is absolutely a lie. But it's okay. Shia, they do that. I never said no to anyone. I mean, why in the past I said no and now why I say yes? I am stronger now. First, I don't speak German anyway. I mean, this guy, he don't speak English. What we'll say anyway. Next Sunday we will see how good this guy is, and maybe Allah and Abraham's father Azar help him. Okay, we will see. Don't forget to be here this coming Sunday. Do we have any other question? Anyone have a question? Nobody have a question. All right. Well, I don't have a question too, because I ask all. Do you know what? Do you know what I do always? I ask myself questions, and this is why I see what people do not see. The best way to find to teach yourself is to try to find a question in the text you read. So when you read something, Don't just read it. Try to look for a question there. Where is we should have a question? And here you will notice, as an example, the Muslim did not translate the word Azar. So we should ask ourselves why they are not translating that. So we go to the interpretation. And the interpretation, we find that they think that the name of the father of Abraham is Azar. But if you go to the Bible, you will see that this is not a correct name. So it is either is going to be an error in the name, or is going to be an error by the stupid who stole the story from the Aramaic, but he do not speak Aramaic. He thought that Azar mean, or Azar is a word, is the name of Abraham father, but in fact it is a word mean foolish. The debate is going to be Sunday at 7 p.m. Germany time. Germany time. All right, so check Germany time based on your time and see what that will be, because every one of us he have different time, you know. And be sure that your mother-in-law she will allow you to do so if you are married, okay, just for security reason, for your safety. uh, uh, always when we speak to Muslims are like a recording machine. They give you a recitation, but they don't read. And this is why this woman, she told our sister in Facebook, Abraham was not a Jew, neither a Christian. He was Hanif. But what she do not know, that Hanif mean a kafir, mushrik, not a believer. All right. Okay, Tundra, what's your question? Give me your question, my friend. Before one of you, your mother-in-law, she show. By the way, I'm not making fun of mother-in-law. I'm just joking. Muhammad in his personal Allah made mistakes with every biblical historical. Yeah, but now we are focusing in this so we can answer this Muslima who copy paste. You see, Muslim, they copy paste. They have no answer for anything. Muslims, they don't have answer for anything. They are just people of copy paste. You ask him a question, he go to the Quran, he copy paste, but he cannot even explain a verse in the Quran. Uh, yeah, we will have a translator. Don't worry. We will have Jibril. Who do you think wrote the Quran? I believe the Quran is a collection of writing, is not written by one person, and I believe there's many things, additions is added to the Quran long after Muhammad he died. However, when we debate Muslims, we don't go by this theory, because we are debating people about what they believe, not what we believe. So we have to focus on what they believe. As long as they believe it's written by one person or coming from one God, then let us see if this God is capable of explaining himself. And obviously it cannot be written by the same person, because you see, like imagine you take a page from my English book, like let us say Quran and Science in Depth, or Deception of Allah. Take a page from my book and insert my page in the book of Shakespeare. Right away, the one who is reading the book of Shakespeare, he will notice that this guy cannot be Shakespeare. For sure, because my English is 10 times better than Shakespeare, and you know that. It's exactly what's happening in the Quran. The Quran is a stupid book, and because it's written by many writers, so they don't match. Right? Uh, what do you mean Mary of the Catholic are always in the cave? There's nothing that's called Mary of the Catholic. Mary is our Mary for all the Christians, and nothing for the Catholic. I don't like stupid talk here. If anyone here is coming to say stupid words, don't come here. The Catholic are our brothers and sisters in Christianity. If they have things we don't agree with them, that will not make them Christians. The Messiah, he said, whoever believe in me and he die, he will live. And the Catholic believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and they believe in the crucifixion of Jesus. And they believe almost in everything you believe as a non-Catholic. So don't be a fool. Don't change my topic, otherwise I will send you free shipping and hand it into Allah. Well, we don't go to their shrine. You know, we don't agree with anyone like having a status of Jesus or Mary, but that is not a reason to say they are not a Christians. Because if everyone do wrong, he is no Christian, then none of you is a Christian too. How many of you practice the Bible one by word by word? How many of you committed adultery? How many of you did lie? How many of you commit sin? Maybe every day. So don't be the one who claim that he is the angel of God who will go to heaven, who will go to hell. That is not none of your business. Leave what to God, and what to you to you. Do your job and do your best. All right. So if everyone commits sin, he don't deserve to be Christian. Then none of us deserve to be Christians. None. Zero. For only God is good. So don't judge others by their love, because even the Catholic, when they have a picture of Jesus, even though it's wrong, but that because they love Jesus, not because they don't love Jesus, right? So let us be fair. Anyway, I don't agree with anyone who have pictures and he pray in front of them. I believe this is a very silly act, and it's not even smart. Pictures are pictures, and our God, he do not need any pictures. He is with us. The Bible says it clearly. Every two of you mention my name, I will be between them. I will be the third. So we do not need pictures. We do not need even anyone. However, still there is many, they need better understanding, but still the Lord, he loved them, for they are good in their heart and they love him from all their heart. And this is very important. Now, do we have another question? Yes, this is a true call. This is coming from those books which is rejected. As I said before, the Quran is nothing but a collection of stories coming from everywhere. The flying carpet is coming from the Jews. The punishment of the grave is coming from the Jews. The abolition is coming from the Sabian. The circumcision is coming from the Jews. Muhammad is just a collector. You see Muhammad as a someone. Do you see those videos who make videos about how to make how to build a shelter from trash or from leftover? So Muhammad looked like he was suddenly he trying to make a shelter, and he was collecting whatever he find in his way. From the Sabians, he got from the Jews, he got from the Christians, from the Nasara, not the Christians. He got from the Hindus, the Buddhas. He's collecting everything. The religion of Baal, the moon god. This guy, he is Muhammad is nothing but a corporation of international corporation. Well, obviously the Arab. Actually, I have my own theory about the Arab. I believe there's nothing is called Arab. I made a video before about it. Arab is not even an ethnic. Arab is people who live in the desert, and this is a word used by the Aramaic. So the Arab themselves did not call themselves Arab. It was those who they are more civil, they call them Arab. Like today you call someone savage or barbaric, you know so those are names was given to them, but they did not call themselves Arab. And the Arabic language is not really a language, it's a collection of languages. This is why when the Quran says that we made the Quran as an Arabic book, this is a very stupid thing to say. Chapter 12 verse number 2, chapter 13 verse number 37, chapter 16 verse 103, etc. Chapter 26 verse 120, 195, chapter 39 verse 28, which it says clearly that we made this is where with very pure Arabic, غير ذي عوج, which means there's no any foreign tone in it, have no foreign language in it. But the Quran, the word Quran itself is not even in Arabic. The word Quran, it's not even in Arabic, but yet the Quran claim that this is a pure Arabic book. Actually, from the beginning of the Quran, when Muhammad he received the first verse, you remember when in chapter 96, when Muhammad he was squeezed by the angel 3 times. Obviously he was looking for hummus, and there's no hummus came out. right? So what Allah he said to him, 96 verse number 4, الذي علم بالقلم. الذي علم بالقلم. So the angel came to him, and look the translation, it says proclaim. This is false. It says to him read. And look at the translation too, proclaim or read. It cannot be both, you idiot. You have to choose. Proclaim is totally different from read, but because the Muslims are so confused what to say, because the story is very stupid, because to say proclaim and Muhammad says I cannot proclaim, that means Muhammad is a stupid, because he just said to him proclaim and he just repeat the same word. Imagine you say to me proclaim and I say to you I cannot proclaim. Like what? That's impossible. I just said the word he asked me to proclaim, so how I cannot, and I just did it. Mental. So here you will see it says that Allah he taught by the pen, not by the use of the pen. There's nothing called the use of the pen. He taught by the pen. Allah he taught by what? By the pen. But do you know that the pen is not an Arabic word? Al-Qalam. This is not Arabic. So how the Quran says that this is a pure Arabic Quran, but yet from the first verses Muhammad he received, he started receiving words as not Arabic. So you know, we have a kind of a stupid book full of mystery, and the reason it's full of mystery because it's stupid. You know, the more stupid you are, the more it's complicated to study you, because your behavior, it's cannot it is something based in stupidity. It's mysterious. When you know, let us say you have uh, uh, you are trying to study a human being, and you say to yourself, normally a human being, if we offer him one dirty room and one clean room, he will go to the clean room. So you make your study based on that. But then you find a guy who did not go to the clean room, he go to the dirty room and he sleep there. Then that will make you more confused, like why he did that, because he's stupid. And this is why it's very hard to understand what Muhammad and what his book and what his religion is about. Do we have any Abdul here? Do we have any smart Abdul? He dare to debate me right now, right here. Who is the brave Abdul, a Muhammadan, who dare to call me immediately? I will open my Skype for you. Any brave Muslim? Nobody. That's very normal. I mean, that's very normal, because it's not going to be normal if we don't have, if we have a Abdul want to debate for real. All right. So anyway, I wanted really just to share this with you, and I hope you guys you did learn something good from it. Feel free to download my video, all right, the one I just made, and about Abraham and the mistakes in the Quran, and share it in your Facebook, in your YouTube. You know me, I'm not the person who go after copyright, because the whole purpose is not me. The purpose is educating as many as we can. And you know, many people get upset if you copy their videos, they report you. I don't do that, because for me, I am here to fight the evil of Muhammad, not to collect uh, you know, subscribers. Yeah, and you know what, I forgot something. I forgot something about Abraham. You know, all of us will remember that Muhammad, he said that Abraham, he went to Mecca, right? Abraham, he went to Mecca. In chapter 14, and this is in chapter of Ibrahim, so we are not reading something out of the topic. You see, this is the chapter of Ibrahim. Read with me. Chapter 14, verse number 4. Allah saying, we never send a messenger except to teach in the language of his own people. We never what? We never send a messenger unless he teach in the language of his own people. So how you say that Abraham, he was in Iraq, then he went to Mecca, and he went to Egypt, and he went to Israel. This guy is all over. You Muslims have tons of stories about Abraham. He was all over, the place. He spoke to the Arab, he warned them about Allah, but you are saying to me in the Quran that Allah, he will never send a messenger unless he speak the language of the people. And then we need to ask ourselves how Muhammad is an international prophet if the Quran says we never send, we never, ever, ever send a messenger unless he speak the language of the people. So how Muhammad is going to be a prophet for the Japanese? How Muhammad is going to be a prophet for the Chinese? Let us say Muhammad was watching a movie of a Bruce Lee, and Muhammad, he do not know what TV is. He saw Bruce Lee in TV. How Muhammad is going to invite him to Allah? He would say to him, he should speak in Chinese based on this verse. He should say to him, Ching Hong Hi Hong Hi Hong Allah. And then Bruce Lee, he says, wow, Allah, which means mashallah. So how this happen? How you say he never send a messenger unless he speak the language, and then you say to me Muhammad is a messenger for everybody? Which make it more crazy and more stupid. Allah explained why he sent the Quran in Arabic, because he said if he send it in different book, they will not understand. They will not what? They will not understand. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ. So you might understand. Chapter 12 verse number 2, we send the Quran in Arabic so you might understand. So Allah saying if we don't send it in Arabic, they will not understand. So how those who they are from China, they will understand the Arabic if the Arabic itself is not understood by the Arab? Arabic is a very tough language. I mean, why Allah he choose Arabic anyway? Like you see the same verses we are reading from, just to show you how stupid the author of the Quran. Surely we have revealed the Arabic Quran so you might understand. Okay, any Muslim can tell me what Alif Lam Ra mean? Nobody knows. Go to any interpretation in the verse before it, just the verse before it. Ask any Muslim what Alif Lam Ra mean. They will say Allah knows best. So how you say to me we send the Quran in Arabic so you might understand? Is it Alif Lam Ra? Is it Arabic? Yeah. So what it mean? Only Allah knows. So the Quran is sent to us in Arabic so we might understand, and this is sent to the Arab specifically, and yet the Arab, they came to the answer that Allah only knows. So what the point of sending the Quran in Arabic? And not only this, the Quran confirmed that there's a huge part of the Quran no one knows what it means save Allah. What the heck? Nobody knows what it means save Allah. If we go to chapter 3 verse number 7, you will see it says here that this book have a lot of verses nobody knows what they mean. There are some verses are clear, and there's verses who no one knows. Look, it says, but no one knows its hiding meaning except Allah. Like, what the heck? In the other verse, he just told us we send the Quran in Arabic so you might understand. And now he's saying to us, we send it to you in Arabic, but yet you will never understand because Allah knows only what it means. Why only Allah knows what it means? What the point of sending a verse and nobody knows what they mean? Because Muhammad is a thief. He himself, he have no idea. He can't explain those verses. So the only answer, which is always going to be correct, Allah knows best. This way nobody can complain about a false, stupid answer Muhammad he gave. As simple as that. Then, yeah, Abdul, Do I know what? I do not know anything. I am the same as Allah. I am the last one to know. Even Allah, when they ask him, you know, Allah is supposedly trying to defeat the Christians. He's trying to refute the Christians. He said, how Allah can have a son if you don't have a girlfriend? Like, what the heck? Since when the Christian believe that that God, he have a girlfriend? He is debating the Christians, trying to convince them that he don't have a son. So what he said to him? What he said to us? How Allah can have a son if you don't have a girlfriend? But this is stupid. None of the Christians believe that God have a consort and girlfriend. Anyone heard that the Christian believed that God, he went to a dating website and he put in his profile, I am God, looking for a girlfriend? And maybe then Mary, she sent him a message and they have the first date. This is how stupid the one who wrote the Quran. He don't even know what the Christian believe. He think that the Christians believe that God, he have a girlfriend and they had a sexual relationship and they went to a honeymoon in Jamaica and then they have a son. His name is Jesus. But in the same time, the same author of the same book, the same Quran, is very stupid to the point he forgot that in different verse he told us that Mary, she have a son without having a boyfriend. So hold on, how you say I cannot have a son without a girlfriend, and then Mary, she have a son without having a boyfriend? How Mary she can do it? We cannot. Oh, the God of Mary uh, is powerful. The God of Muhammad is a potato. The God of Mary, he can make Mary have a son. In chapter 3 verse number 47, Mary, she said, who is saying? Mary. Okay, she said, oh my Lord, how I can have a son and there's no man he had ever touched me? How I can? You can read different translation if you don't like this one. Let us go to the Edith Shakir. She said, my Lord, when shall there be a son born to I me? I mean, this translation is really crazy. Let's change it. And no, and man has not touched me. You know, the Muslim, when they translate, it's like somebody, you ask him which one is your right ear, and he used his left hand to point his you know, I mean, this look at this translation. Like sometimes I said to myself, I wish my English is better, but when I see the Muslim translation, I feel a lot better. I feel like I'm Shakespeare now. Anyway, they discovered that Shakespeare do not know how to write, how to read, by the way. And people, they love those conspiracies. Biktal, Biktal, he said, she said, my Lord, how I can have a child when no mortal has touched me? What mortal? No human being has touched me. Huh? He said, who is said Lord? He said, it will be. Doesn't say that. He says, Allah creates what he will. Hold on, hold on, hold on. How Allah, he can create to marry a son without having a boyfriend, but in the other verse here, Allah cannot create a son for him without having a boyfriend. I mean a girlfriend. This is how crazy this religion is. Still, if there's any Abdul want to debate me, to be honest with you, I feel weak today. Any Abdul want to debate me? This is your best choice. I did not drink camel urine. I did not eat 7 ajwa. I did not drink honey. So I am now very weak. Any Abdul? So what we notice here right away, that this religion have no base, and it is the only base have it. It's just to you know, Muhammad, he made a rap songs, and it's a collection of rap songs. Some of it's made by him, some of it is made by we don't know who, but they are very bad in structures in Arabic. I wish you speak Arabic, and then you will see how stupid. Like, you know, I saw a guy, he was debating a brother in a Christian TV station. Uh, so he asked him about how the Quran speak of the stars, they became missiles to shoot the devil. This is in chapter 67, verse number 5. So the guy, the Muslim guy who have a long beard, he starts saying, that, my friend, I accept whatever Allah He says to me. It's Allah saying that. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to refuse it? Like, Abdul, just hold on. He is asking you the question. Where is the answer? I know you accept it. I know that you are stupid. I know that you are blind. But where is the answer? How your God, He says, that we made the stars as lamps in the lowest heaven, and we made it as missiles to drive the devil away. And we have adorned the lowest heaven with lamps, and we have made such a lamps as missiles to drive away the evil ones, and we have prepared for them the plenty of blazing fire. How in the world someone can believe that the star, Allah He showed the devil with it? Obviously Muhammad is very stupid. He think that the shooting star are really stars, because look, he is saying they are lamps. They are what? They are lamps. They are not a temporarily shiny because they are going through the atmosphere of the earth when they fall down. It's just a rock. This is simply just a rock passing by our space atmosphere, and the space and the atmosphere will burn it, and this is why it looks shiny. So what Muhammad and his God believe, that this is a shooting by Allah, shooting a star at the ass of the devil. And actually me myself, I saw in the Middle East, I have to be honest, I saw a devil, he have a red ass because of a shooting star. His name is Ahmadinejad. If you don't believe me, go and watch Ahmadinejad wearing a swimming suit. This is a prophet of God, and this is God is talking. Are you serious? And where the stars are located? The stars are located in the lowest heaven, as you see, which mean only in the lowest heaven there is stars. But is that true? This is false. There's tons of galaxies, and in our galaxy, I think we have 200 million something star. If you count me, there will be 201. So it's madness. It's crazy. Look what the Quran says in different verse, chapter 6, verse number 97. وهو الذي جعل لكم النجوم لتهتدوا بها. Okay, hold on. It's him who made the stars for you as guidance. So why Allah He made the stars for? For guidance. All right. So when you travel, it's like GPS in the old days. With their help, through the dark space of the land and the sea. Hold on. This is the purpose of the stars. A second ago in the other verse, Allah He said that He made the stars in the lowest heaven to show the devil. Now we have different purpose for them. It's a decoration. It's for guiding you. But do you know how many stars we see in the sky by our naked eye? Few. So what about the rest of the billions of stars we don't see? If the stars are made for the guidance of mankind, so when we travel we knows where we go, but there's billions of stars we never saw and we will never see. So what the purpose of them? Oh boy. uh, I don't know really what to say. فلا أقسم بمواقع النجوم. What? Allah swear by the location of the star, the setting place of the star, where the star set. Allah, he swear by the location where the star sets. Can a Muslim tell me where the star set? Do the stars have a garage? And why this God is swearing by those little tiny stars? For him, Allah is Akbar, right? He's big. What the point of a star? I swear by a star. Imagine I am Allah, okay, and I have a bomb in my shirt. This is how small the star actually is, smaller for God, right? So I swear by this bomb. Like, this is stupid. Why somebody want to swear by the bomb of his shirt? Or imagine Allah, he swear by his body bomb. But it must be big too. So the Quran is full of crazy stuff, and nobody can really swallow it, nobody can explain it, and nobody can go through it, because it's a madness, it's crazy, it's dumb. Do we have any Abdul? No, somebody says Allah have a human vision. You are wrong, my friend. Allah, he can see more than what you can see, and I will prove it to you. Okay, how Allah was able to know that women, they have a sperm coming from their ribs? We human, we are seeing women, and many of us saw women are naked, the married one, etc. They have girlfriend, but they never noticed that. So how Allah was able to see women that they have a sperm coming from their ribs, unless he see with different vision? He have like an X-ray or something. Until now, even scientists could not find that. Only Allah, he found that women, they have a sperm, and their sperm is coming from their ribs. And guess what? I believe like maybe in coming 10 billion year, the scientists, they will find that Allah, he was right. And women, they have testicles in their ribs. Any Abdul here? Any Abdul? Okay, the school bus is outside. Let me pick up my wife, Aisha. She is 6 years old and she just arrived. Takbir, Allahu Akbar. I mean, if Aisha was here, she will be in this school bus who stop in the front of my place, and their 6 years old girl is going to get out of the bus. And who is going to be waiting for her? The Prophet Muhammad, the husband. All right? But yet he is a prophet of God, and he is the best man for mankind. Any Abdul? All right, guys. I did not mean really to make it long this time. I wanted to make it short. So please share the video with everybody. All right. And don't forget, we will be again soon up in Sunday. But during the week, I might do more podcasts. So keep checking your YouTube and subscribe to my Facebook. And don't forget to support us in what we do, if you like really what we do. Thank you. May the Lord bless you all. And Muslims, I'm really sorry if I hurt your feeling, but I have to. And if you don't like what I'm saying, well, drink honey, camel urine, and eat 7 ajwa. With this, I say, God bless. Christ is Lord. Islam is very stupid religion made by the man for the stupid man only. God bless you all. Thank you.